I went on a guide trip, and I was helping
a guide
guy
trip?
elk hunting. We went on an elk hunt, and I was helping guide. That was kind of my little job, and so I was a cook. Really, I was cooking, but I was still learning kind of how to be a guide and stuff. So we'd been there for about 5 days, maybe, and hadn't seen even a sign of elk. I mean, just nothing. No footprints, no rubs, no nothing. Didn't hear anything. And they kept on taking the guides kept taking our hunters down to the same spot. And so I don't know if you remember about 3 years ago on Halloween, um, that huge snowstorm that happened. This is kind of the time frame. So this day on Halloween 3 years ago, I was like, you know what? We haven't seen anything. I'm gonna hike up where our camp was right in the middle of a bowl, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna hike up this ridge line, take this ridge line up to the top of the mountain, kind of glass, and see if I could see anything. It was a beautiful day out. I just had a sweatshirt, hoodie on, and I had a backpack with my Bible and like a lighter and some other like just little things, but I didn't take another jacket, didn't take anything because it was a beautiful day out. And so I get up there and I'm just sitting on top of the mountain just glassing, and maybe 30-45 minutes of me being up there, a huge fog storm rolled in just out of nowhere, just out of the blue. And when I mean it rolled in hard and fast. Came and sat down right on top of our camp, and I couldn't see 10 yards in front of me. So like, okay, I got to get down off this mountain. So I start down this mountain, and wasn't going down this mountain but maybe 20 minutes. And it started blizzard. I mean, it went from not snowing to just a full-on blizzard in a matter of minutes. So at this time, I couldn't see, 2 feet in front of my face. And, like I said, I followed that ridge line up. So I was like, okay, I'll just follow this ridge line, try and keep following this ridge line, and hopefully I'll just run right down into where I'm supposed to be at. Well, little did I know that ridge line takes off way to the left. Kept following that ridge line way off, and I got lost, and I mean lost bad.
Oh, man.
So not only was I lost, like, emotionally, at this point I'm lost. Legitimately, physically lost.
That's never good.
And it was the scariest moment of my entire life. It was probably 2 o'clock at that time. I was getting lost, and I was only had a sweatshirt on, like I said, and it was coming down, and it was packing on fast. I started hiking around and kept going in circles. I'm like, what? How is this happening? How do I keep going in these circles? And like, what? Where am I? I can't find anything. And here sun's starting to go down, and I'm kind of freaking out at this point. Like, sun's coming down. It's a blizzard. The snow's not gonna stop at any point. I had a pistol on me. I was trying to shoot my pistol in the air to try and get somebody to hear me, and I'm sitting there screaming and yelling and just trying to get somebody to hear me to try and direct me if I was anywhere close to anything. My gun was frozen up.
Oh, goodness.
Gun was frozen, wouldn't shoot, and so I kept on walking, and I was really getting scared at this point, and sun was totally coming down. I mean, it was almost down, and I'm like, okay, well, I got to find somewhere to just camp out for the night. That was the plan. So I start walking, and I find this cabin. I go first an old homestead. Get up to it, walk inside, and the roof is gone.
Oh, man.
The roof is gone, and it's just, snow coming down. I'm like, I felt so much hope when I seen that homestead, and then to get inside, I was just so bummed. I was devastated. So I was like, all right, well, keep on going. Kept walking even farther, and I ran into another one. Same deal, man. Sun's going down. It's gone at this point, and I am starting to lose it. I'm crying. I'm like, I'm gonna die out here. Like, this is not a good situation at all.
Mm-hmm.
So I just kept on walking for a while, and I was praying, like, Lord, help me. Like, this is, I am in deeper than I have ever been right now. I need something. I need your help.
Mm-hmm.
And kept on walking, and I was just trying to find somewhere to camp out for the night, really. And I was starting to get dehydrated. I was starting to lose my mind. My face was a sheet of ice. My hands were frozen. I was starting to get frostbite. And this thought kept coming into my head, you're gonna die out here.
Mm-hmm.
Every time that thought would come into my head, another voice would come into my head saying, you're not gonna die out here. This is exactly what you've been training for your whole life. Just keep on moving, and you're not gonna die. Keep moving.
Was it like a rite of passage kind of thing?
Or what?
Like a rite of passage?
What do you mean by that?
Like you said you've been training for this your whole
Yeah,
life.
so
as far as like a manhood kind of thing. Like it truly made you a man that night.
Yeah, so I'd been running like Spartan races. I did a lot of Spartan races for a while. I was running like 15 miles, 10 miles, doing a lot of Spartan races, and that's like I've through those I found like how far I can really go and how far I can really push myself, and that night was the true test of all of it, because at this point I'm up to my knees in snow. I mean, if you ever walked through snow before, you know it is not easy, man. It sucks. So like I said, I started getting that voice in my head, and at that point, I finally was just like, all right, I guess I'm just going to move all night long until the sun comes up, and hopefully I keep myself warm enough that I don't die. Well, you keep walking that far and stuff, and you're out there for that long, and you're just watching it happen. That thought keeps on coming into your head. You're going to die out here. This is not a good situation. You're going to die. And again, every single time that thought came in, you're not going to die out here. Keep moving. You're fine. Keep moving. I was sitting there. I was so dehydrated. I'd already drank all my water. I was eating snow. And I was getting tired. So I just had my head down and just walking, because, like I said, I was just going to try and keep moving for the rest of the night. So for hours, I just sat there walking with my head down and like just trying to keep myself mentally there. And I remember I got so tired. I was so tired that I finally just stopped, and I finally just like picked my head up, and there was light. And I didn't know what it was, because all you could see was, it was a blizzard. You could not see anything. So all I seen was this light. And like I said, this whole way, I'd just been praying, like, Lord, just help me right now. Give me something. I need your help now. And that light, when I picked up my head and I seen that light, I dropped to my knees, and I probably cried harder than I have ever cried in my entire life. And just praying again, going back and thanking God, and I got myself back up. I had no idea what it was that I was walking to, but I walked to that light, and it was my camp.